Hello, I'm Ali Dobbs. How do you spell that, you ask? Alidobbs. You might be wondering, what's the definition of Ali Dobbs? So let's look it up. Let me find it. The definition is an incredible candidate for sophomore senator. Hey, what book are you reading?
Oh, it's my favorite book. It's called Alidobbs.
Oh my goodness, your new baby's so cute. What is its name?
His name is Alidobbs.
Oh my goodness, your new tattoo is so cool. What does it say?
It says Alidobbs.
Wow, that name seems to be coming up everywhere, I guess. So repeat after me. Alidobbs. So when you go to your ballot, what are you going to look for? Alidobbs. Vote Ali Dobbs for sophomore senator.
My name is Elizabeth Bancroft, and I'm running for sophomore senator. Some of you may know me as a peer or a teammate. However, today I'm coming forward to you as a friend and a leader in our Rampart community. The last 2 years have been kind of unconventional, and COVID-19 has caused a lot of hardships for people throughout Rampart. However, I would not like to discuss and look into the past, but look into a better future for Rampart. Next year, I feel it is important to develop a sense of unity within the Rampart student body. I will do this by listening to my peers and their ideas to make Rampart the best that it can be. On top of being a reliable leader, I feel it is important to include and encourage the attendance of activities that Rampart has to offer. Inclusion of not only our class incoming sophomores, but also Rampart will be a great step towards making our school the best that it can be. I hope to encourage the attendance of activities such as sporting events, fundraisers, and way more functions. I will be a great attribute to organizing and carrying out all of the fundraisers and fun activities that Rampart has to offer because of my leadership capabilities and my hardworking attributes. Vote Elizabeth Bancroft for senator in order to make a memorable and fun future for Rampart High School.
Hey man, did you hear about those upcoming student council elections? Yeah man, this year's gonna be intense. I don't even know who I'm gonna vote for yet. I'm not sure if you heard, but I'm actually running for your sophomore senator. So if you chose to vote for me, I want to establish activities like the Rampart Lift Up and more after-school activities at our school to help students come together on common interests. I also want to make sure that all students' voices are heard so that they are able to get their ideas implemented at Rampart and that everyone feels welcome at all our after-school activities. Wow man, that's so dope. This is a little weird, but what's your name again? With your mask on, it's kind of hard to tell who you are. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's me, Mandy. Wow, Mandy, it's you? I'm so glad to learn that you're running for sophomore senator. I know you'll make the Rampart community a better place. You have my vote 100%. You may not recognize me without my mask, but I can assure you, I'm up to the task. Vote Mandy for your sophomore senator.
Hi, I'm Ashay, and I'm running for the Secretary-Treasurer position on Student Council for the class of 2024. When I looked at this position, I split it into 2 parts, Secretary and Treasurer, as most of us would, and I'm going to talk about these 2 parts separately. For Secretary, I will put my full effort into doing all the things a Secretary does, like filing projects and writing evaluations, and I will do it all in a prompt and organized manner. Next up for Treasurer. I know most of you guys probably don't take a huge liking towards math, and for some of you that might be an understatement, so I decided to show you instead of talk about it, so I could make it as relatable as possible. So to show you that I can do math, I found a problem that my dad gave to my sister when she was in 2nd grade, but the topic was apples. That's not very relatable, but I decided to stay in the ballpark, so the new topic is iPhones. So now for the question. So you have $2,000. One iPhone costs $1,000. How many iPhones can you get? Now you might be thinking to yourself 2. One for me now and the other for when I dropped the first one by accident. But you guys forgot about something very important in money. Taxes. You can only buy one, otherwise the taxes of the 2 will go over $2,000, which is not good. So now that I've proved that I can handle money and be a secretary, now to a little more serious stuff. I want to assure you that I will do this position to the best of my ability. My core values are honesty, respect, having an open mind, hard work, integrity, teamwork, and doing the job correctly and well the first time. I also think communication is a very important part of this job. I have experience with communication from working with people, volunteering at various places, sometimes with math and with with secretaries. And I was also in student leadership team in National Junior Honor Society in middle school. Some of the things I would try to implement if I get elected as your treasurer and secretary treasurer are not letting the school go bankrupt, which is first of all very important, making sure all of the projects are well funded, well accounted for, and cost effective, and also some things for charity, which I'm sure student council already does. One idea I had was a field day charity in the spring, or a free period the week before finals to relieve stress. I won't forget that I'm serving the Rampart community. I will also work well with everyone else in student council to avoid any issues. Once again, I will carry out this position thoroughly and well. So my parting words are to remember the taxes. Thank you. Go Rams.
Hi, my name is Shireen Daniel, and I'm running for Secretary Treasurer. Now, you might be wondering what that is and what we do on Student Council, and we're basically the ones that are planning out and reporting all the money, the bills, the receipts, etc., things like that. Hence the name Secretary Treasurer. But not only that, but we're also the ones that are filling out project requisitions and evaluations, which basically means we're filling out project material, like specific materials that are needed for projects, and the benefits and objectives to those projects. Plus, we also are helping and planning out weekly agendas. But the real question is, why should I be the Secretary Treasurer? Why would I be the perfect candidate for Secretary Treasurer? There are a few reasons. First of all, I work great in groups. I think, well, that's obviously a huge part of being in student council, being able to work well in teams. And by having that trait, I think I would be able to highly contribute to student council and be able to plan out, like weekly agendas and project requisitions and evaluations so much more efficiently and so much more faster in an organized way that would not only benefit student council, but just secretary in general. And with that teamwork part of you, being organized is also a huge thing, which I totally have. And being able to keep things organized, like all of the receipts and money and the bills that are coming in all the time, and all of the weekly agendas that we're making. And not only that, but being organized and having great team working skills, I think makes you a more responsible person. And that's obviously needed, especially when you're handling so many different things, especially money for starters. And being able to be responsible and organized with all of that stuff would be really important in student council. And that's why I should be the perfect candidate for secretary. So, vote Shireen Daniel for Secretary Treasurer. Thank you.
You recording? Oh, okay. Hello, class of 2024. My name is Parthena, and this doesn't feel right. Hold on. I think we've got to switch things up here. There we go. Now I look like a real guac star. But you're not here to listen to me talk about how I guac this look. We're here to talk about me running for sophomore vice president. And before you ask why I'm the best candidate, I'll tell you. The answer is actually pretty simple. I will guac your world. I consider all of Rampart students as my avoca bros, and I love staying involved with them. Wait up! Plus, I have tons of experience. I was part of student council and web crew in middle school and emerging leaders in my first semester at Rampart. Don't worry, I got your back. When I'm vice president, I'll let you know about Rampart and what's going on. I'm honest that way.
Which, by the way, I should let you know, you have a little something right. Don't worry about it. I got you. Not to mention, I participate in many different hobbies and activities which bring fresh ideas to Rampart. I promise you, with me as vice president, I won't let Rampart hit rock bottom. I'll do my best to push our school into the right direction. See you later, Avogators, and Avoca, don't forget to vote Prarthana for sophomore vice president. She's all you Avo need.
Hello Rampart, my name is Lucian Ensel and I'm running for president of the upcoming sophomore class. I believe your president should be magical. Because after all, it takes a little magic to get things done. Sir, I believe this is your wallet. Yes. I have many hobbies, most of which require a lot of patience. COVID flipped our worlds, turned them sideways, inside out, and spun them around. Right now, so many things are frustrating and difficult. Tasks can be completely overlooked just because they're hard to understand, when there's a simpler solution present. It may sound cliche, but I promise that with a little bit of patience, hard work, and focus, anything can be accomplished. You're looking for a strong leader who understands commitment to sports and physical activity, but social events are also important. Dances, movies, and fundraisers are some of the events we've missed out on. I want to help bring them back and fit them into our student schedules so everyone can participate. And I hate missing out. My week is filled with tests, projects, not to mention competitions and practices. It all can be stressful. But it doesn't have to be. We never know what's going to happen next, but I'll always be quick on my feet to make the best decision. Who was that guy? It's Lucian Ensel. It's been so wonderful having everyone back in the building. Those of you who couldn't make it, we'll see you next year and we miss you. Until next time, keep it cute, Rampart. Ow!
Hey Rams, I'm Carrie Lucas and I'm running to be Executive Senator for the 21-22 school year. And you should vote for me if I can hit a ping pong ball into this bucket. Let's go. Yes! Woo! There you have it, Rams. Vote for Carrie.
Who's the best candidate for senior exec treasurer?
100% Shakti.
Who's the best candidate for senior exec treasurer?
Shakti.
The best candidate for senior exec treasurer?
Shakti goodness!
Who's the best candidate for senior exec treasurer?
The Indian one. What's Shakti?
The best candidate for senior exec treasurer? Wow.
Guess you know what to do.
All jokes aside, this last year has taken a toll on all of us, but I can guarantee you that we will make this year one to remember.
What's up, Rams? I'm Carson Bruns, and I'm running for Executive Secretary of Communications and Morale for this next school year. Once again. This past school year has been a very difficult one, and has presented several hurdles for us to jump over. My main goal is to get rid of some of these obstacles so we can have a much easier and more exciting high school experience. I plan to do this by making information much more accessible and planning fun events for us to take a break from high school. I hope you're excited for this next year. I am too, and goodbye!
Hey Rams, I'm Kylie Mall and I'm running to be your Executive Student Body Vice President. I've had so much fun in my past 3 years at Rampart, and I want to make this coming year just as amazing for all of you. I would really appreciate your vote and I will make sure I put it to good use. Thank you and have a fantastic day.
What's up, Rams? This year, instead of doing any campaigning or goofy slogans, I just want to say congratulations. You did it. 2020 is over. Along with the Rampart community, every single student, whether virtually, synchronously, or totally in person, did incredible. This community has changed and adapted more than I've ever seen before. And I can say without a doubt that Rampart High School continues to be one of the strongest communities I've ever seen. I cannot wait for next year, and I am so proud to be your 2021 student body president.